She was a queen, a diplomat, a linguist, and a symbol of beauty. For centuries, Cleopatra VII has been remembered as the last great ruler of ancient Egypt, woman whose intelligence shaped empires, whose alliances changed history, and whose downfall marked the end of the pharaohs. Today, we uncover the true story behind Cleopatra. A story of power, love, war, and tragedy. The year was 69 BC. Cleopatra was born into the royal Ptolemaic dynasty Greek family that ruled Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great. But Cleopatra was different. She embraced Egyptian culture. She spoke the Egyptian language, something few Ptolemaic rulers ever did. From a young age, she was trained in politics, philosophy, mathematics, and languages. Ancient writers said she spoke as many as 9 languages. She wasn't just a princess, she was a ruler in the making. When Cleopatra was only 18, her father died, leaving her to rule Egypt with her younger brother Ptolemy XIII. But Egypt was unstable. The Nile's floods were failing. Crops were dying. Rome was rising in power. And Cleopatra's own brother began plotting to remove her from the throne. Within months, Cleopatra was forced into exile. Her future seemed lost. Until a powerful Roman leader arrived in Alexandria. Julius Caesar entered Egypt in pursuit of his rival, Pompey. Cleopatra saw an opportunity and dared to take it. According to legend, she secretly entered Caesar's palace rolled inside a carpet, presenting herself as the rightful ruler of Egypt. Caesar was impressed not by beauty alone, but by her charisma, intelligence, and political brilliance. Together, they defeated her brother in a brutal civil war. Cleopatra became queen once more, ruling side by side with her new Roman ally. She even traveled to Rome, shocking the empire with her wealth, style, and confidence. But when Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC, her world shattered again. Rome fell into chaos. 3 men now divided its power, including Mark Antony, a skilled general. Cleopatra was summoned to explain her loyalty. Instead, she arrived by sailing up the river in a golden barge filled with perfumes, jewels, and musicians. Antony was captivated. But this was more than romance. Cleopatra needed Rome to protect Egypt. Antony needed Egypt's wealth to strengthen his political power. Together, they formed one of history's most famous alliances, both romantic and strategic. They had 3 children and dreamed of building a great Eastern Empire, but their ambitions threatened one man. Octavian, the future Emperor Augustus Octavian, accused Cleopatra of trying to overthrow Rome. War was declared. The final battle took place in 31 BC at Actium. Cleopatra and Antony fought bravely, but they were outnumbered, outmaneuvered, and betrayed by their own allies. When defeat was inevitable, Cleopatra made a desperate decision. She fled back to Egypt. Antony, heartbroken, followed. Octavian invaded Egypt. Alexandria collapsed. Antony, believing Cleopatra had died, fell on his sword in grief. He died in her arms. Cleopatra, refusing to be paraded as a Roman trophy, took her own life. According to legend, she allowed a venomous Egyptian cobra, the asp, to bite her, whether it was a snake, poison, or a blade. No one knows for sure. Her death ended 3,000 years of Egyptian pharaohs. Egypt became a Roman province. A civilization had fallen. Cleopatra was more than a queen. She was a strategist, a negotiator, a visionary leader, and one of the most influential women in world history. Her legacy survives in art, literature, and the very spirit of Egypt. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Our next story reveals the rise of Genghis Khan.